evening, good afternoon, whatever you want to call it. To me, it'd be good evening since I get up at 3 in the morning to be at work by 4. But anyways, tonight's dinner is based on a trip that me and Chuck took several years ago for Valentine's Day. And since Valentine's Day is coming up, like 22 days, maybe this will inspire someone to go there, to this place, because it is absolutely enchanting. It is absolutely beautiful. It is everything that you could possibly dream of. If you like the outdoors and hiking, but you like the romantic, elegant scene, fine dining, yeah, this is just the place to be. And it is the Landell's Castle, the Landell's Mohican Castle. It's in Ohio. And I see, I'm a paranormal kind of girl. I love paranormal stuff. That's one of my passions. Cooking is a passion of mine. Those are just some of the things I love to do. So, that's why I really, really wanted to go to this place. It really intrigued me because, first of all, it featured on Ghost Hunters. I don't know if Ghost Hunters was on A&E or Travel Channel. But anyways, it was featured on Ghost Hunters. And it was featured on a couple episodes of Hell's Kitchen with Chef Gordon Ramsay. So yeah. And when I seen the pictures, I'm like, oh, I got to go. So we went for a Valentine's Day trip. And we stayed in the stables because it's cheaper. I mean, the stables, they call it the stables, but actually it's like hotel rooms, you know. But we stayed in them. But you can stay in the castle. And the rooms are really elegant and really beautiful, but the price is fit for a king or a queen, literally. They're expensive. But if you have the money, it'd be something really, I mean, if you was getting married or something and getting one of the suites in the castle would be beautiful. But tonight's dinner is going to be inspired for me and Chuck's trip to the Landell's Castle. And so I'm gonna make this dish. I got it in a crock pot now, and then I will plate it up when it's done, and I will feature it in the video, and then I will also show pictures of the castle and the grounds. But I want to give you a little bit of history about this castle. Now, the castle was built in the 1990s, and it's a newer castle, so it's not like it's a 200-year-old castle or anything like that. But the grounds have a lot of history. The Indians had first lived there, and then the settlers came in, and then there was a bunch of feuding and fighting over the property, or the property lines with the settlers and Indians. So a lot of blood was shed, mainly the settlers. And then the religious groups, there was one group of Christians or religious people, I don't know what religion they were, they spoke German, and the other one spoke English, and they were all upset about, you speak English and you speak German, so the church was burned down. Yes. How convenient. But anyways, the cemetery's still there from where the church was, the church cemetery. And you could probably see some of the maybe foundation of the church still there. But what I liked about, well, okay, let me go back. Okay, so, but anyways, you got the bloodshed of the settlers, but there's a little girl. Her and her mother are buried in the cemetery, and they say the little girl haunts the grounds, and she wears a blue dress, and you can hear her crying and wailing. So, now this is why I liked when we stayed at the stables, because when you come out of your room, you go down to the sidewalk, and you're literally like on the outline of the woods, like right off the edge of the woods, and then it takes you into the hiking trails. Which the hiking trails will take you up to the cemetery and where the church used to be, and then you just circle around like a horseshoe, and then it takes you to the pool house, and then you come back down to the castle. And when you go on that trail, I mean, the view is absolutely breathtaking, and you get some fabulous pictures of the castle. But now this is what I like about the stables. We are so close to the cemetery where the little girl haunts. Like, literally, she could have been anywhere in there haunting or coming around. So you'll have to wait to the end of the video, and I will let you know if me and Chuck seen or heard any ghosts. So you definitely have to stay tuned for that. And also they have a dance hall there, like a reception hall. They have, oh my god, there's just so many things that a person can do there, like for weddings or a trip. I mean, it's just, you just have to see it. I mean, words or pictures cannot really give it the justice that it deserves. But they do have a restaurant there, and they have a bar. I think the bar is called Copper Mug. Now, the restaurant was being switched over to another owner, so I can't remember the name of the restaurant. But yeah, so stay tuned for the pictures and the dinner after I dish it up, so it will kind of give you an idea. Now, it's a replica. It's not this, the meat is not, it's probably not the same as theirs, but it's close. It would be like a really close replica of kind of what they serve, but they serve like all kinds of stuff. Like, it's good. So stay tuned for that, and definitely stay to watch to the end to see if me and Chuck saw any ghost. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the recipe for the meat. We had got country style ribs, and this recipe is really, really simple. It's probably one of the easiest ones you'll ever make. And my good friend Karen, she's no longer with us, but she used to make these, and I've made them for Dad, and Dad loves them. So all it is ribs, and you put them in the crock pot and cover them with water. Put about 5 or 6 cloves of garlic, salt and pepper, and that's it. Literally, that's it. And then, well, besides cooking, and then you put it on. I put mine on high, and they've been in there about 6 hours. And so when they're completely done, we'll let them cook for about 8. And then when they're completely done, I'll drain the water off, and then that's when you can add your barbecue sauce. Now, Karen She used to, when she was done with hers, sometimes she would do that. And then sometimes after she would drain it, she'd put it on the grill to give it more of a brown look. But, oh, God, they were so good. And that was the best rib recipe I ever seen or ever had. And the easiest. And it's really good. That was it. It was just simple. And then after you do that, after Chuck's not a barbecue man, so I'm not using barbecue. I'm going to make a little bit of gravy. So, as you've seen, that you make your mashed potatoes, put some gravy, then your meat, and then you lay the asparagus on top, and that's it. Simple. So it's a really cheap meal. Even if you're just gonna do a romantic dinner at home, yeah, cheap, nice, and romantic. Glass of wine, glass of beer, some candlelight. Make some romance. Don't forget the chocolate. Alrighty. So, enjoy. Have a good day. Bye. Well, the moment of truth. Did me and Chuck see any or hear any ghosts? Well, no. We didn't hear any ghosts, but we did hear some pretty strange sounds, from light tapping, a little bit of scratching, and even at one point at night, I woke up and it just felt like there was an impression on the bed. So, yeah. There is some paranormal activity there. So, if you like paranormal stuff, this would be a great place to visit and explore and investigate. And even if you didn't see or hear anything, this would be a great place to visit, just for the sheer fact of getting in touch with nature, walking on the trails, and enjoying the majestic view of the castle. Alright, till the next video. Y'all have a great day. Bye.